Guys, Perigaea Tarot here. I'm here with your Saturday deep dive. So let's get straight in and find out what's going on. Today I'm going to be asking specifically, what are your person's intentions towards you? Oh, interesting. So this person could be watching you from afar. Maybe waiting on you to either make a choice or take some action. Yeah, definitely. They're keeping an eye on you for sure. They could be watching you online. Could be something to do with someone drinking too much or with a car. Okay. Universe, what? I ask for my Virgos, and what is their person's intention towards them? Yep, same cards. What is their person's intention towards them? What are the next actions they will take towards my Virgos? And any other advice or guidance that you can give my Virgo signs? Interesting. I feel like this could be saying, because, you know, you could have a very compassionate nature. Be careful not to allow yourself to be taken advantage of through your compassionate nature. If there's some kind of a conflict going on between this person, I'm sensing there possibly could be. Don't allow this person to manipulate you emotionally. Or this person could be perceiving, maybe they feel like they're not experiencing as much compassion from you as before, and this is causing them to think that either they need to cut you out of their life or that you are trying to cut them out of your life, that you don't want them in your life. And that's possible, but guys, I'll just say that if you do want this person in your life, I would try to come off a bit more compassionate or a bit more interested on an emotional level. I think that was in one of our previous readings. All right, universe, I'm going to do one more big shuffle. So, universe, what are my Virgo's person's intentions towards them? What will be their next action towards them? So I'd say that this person, there could be an Aquarius in the mix somewhere. This person doesn't have a lot of hope about the two of you. I'm sensing an energy of someone who does care, but maybe they just have a tendency to get too lost in their own thoughts and their own negative perceptions, maybe in their old childhood baggages that can have them, where they can just very easily jump into the assumption of rejection. They feel like this isn't over, but that they don't have a lot of faith that it's going to work out. And I'm sensing that this person is very, very frustrated because of that. This feels like an energy of somebody who they really do care about you. I'd say that they really want to be with you, but that their energy is very, very volatile. They're very angry because they're frustrated with feeling like they want you, but that they know that if they reach out to you that they'll be rejected, or they think that if they reach out to you they'll be rejected. It's really bruising their ego. They're really not liking the way that feels. That's what I'm sensing with this person, is that maybe things are reaching a precipice with them where they feel incited. They want to take, yeah, I would say that they definitely want a revival with you. They want things to start back up, but I'd say that they also feel judged. But because it's in the upright, I think that they feel like any judgment against them is justified. Oh God, then they feel heartbroken. They really do. There could be a third party in this situation. Yeah, there's a third party, I'd say. Sorry, guys. You could be dealing with an Aries. There could be an Aries third party. Universe, what can you tell me about this third party? Why are they with this third party? Is there any special reason? So They want something to end. It could be dealing with a Scorpio without conflict. What is it that they want to end? Do they want their third-party connection to end, or their connection with Virgo? What is it that my Virgo's person wants to end? Yeah, they're keeping an eye out, that's for sure. What is it that what is it that they want to end? This feeling of, I say that what they really truly want to end is this feeling of having missed out on an opportunity with you and of being left out in the cold because of it. That's what they want to end. I say that this person is acting on the basis of, on a motivation of desperation. You know, that they're not really, they could be in a kind of like a situation in their life right now that is causing them to make decisions not based on what their heart wants, but based on what they feel, is going to just make things feel better immediately for them, you know, just kind of be cathartic. They want to end and walk away from complication and frustration, because I think that they are just really frustrated. And so if this is you, if they feel like you are being really cold and guarded towards them, then that could be something that will motivate them to leave, whether or not you actually want them to leave or not. Yeah. So, wow. I almost feel like this person needs some divine support. So maybe pray for them, because it seems like this person, like there could be a potential for love between the two of you, but that this person is just so overwhelmed that they're just seeking any kind of peace and any kind of support that they can get. I'm just going to pull one oracle card, and then we'll get into the Celtic cross. I can't promise you anything. Okay, do we have one more? I can't come to you now. We will pull more of these, so there could be more messages. Yeah, this person feels really inadequate. This person feels very inadequate. Yeah, drugs and alcohol. So what I'm sensing here is this could be someone who has problems with drugs and alcohol. Maybe they're in recovery. Maybe they are right now in a process of trying to get off of drugs and alcohol. And so what I'm sensing is that their tendency towards substance abuse pushes them towards the negative side of their nature. You know, it's like we all have a nature that can, you know, move towards the higher end or the lower end of the spectrum. And it's like this person's use of substances causes them to think negatively, to assume negatively, to kind of be in the worst mind space that they can be. And this is what causes them then to act upon those impulses of assuming inferiority, of assuming inadequacy, and all of those things. And so this is what, you know, so if you can, I would say that maybe the best thing you can do right now is pray for this person. Pray that God would, you know, give them the strength, and whoever you believe in would give them the strength to, and the grace to be able to make the right choices in their day-to-day life that would cause them to be able to have more grace present with them, and to be able to start to have clarity and to feel the mercy and the love of God and the forgiveness. All right, so let's do a Celtic cross for you guys. One more quick shuffle. Oh, wow. Yeah, what I'm sensing more and more is that this person, it just feels like, because maybe you guys have been on some kind of break and they've gone off with a third party. Let's ask specifically what the motives were in regards to going off with the third party. Universe, can you tell me what were the motivations that Virgo's person had in going off with a third party? Interesting. Yes, stability. This could have been someone who was dealing with financial woes. And maybe this person that they're dealing with has money, has stability. This is somebody who's, like, as we were talking about before, they were so desperate for a feeling of stability and relief. Yeah, and they just wanted some peace from a particular situation. If this is somebody who could be coming off of drugs and alcohol, I mean, there are all kinds of ways that you can have massive problems in your life if you're addicted, if you have an addictive problem. Maybe they're in a treatment center, something along those lines. But what I'm sensing here, because this High Priestess seems like it's your energy, that they weren't feeling cooperation from you, and so, you know, they felt, for whatever reason, and so they felt like they had to go out and find somebody else. They were so desperate for support in their situation that they had to go be with someone else. Anyway, so what, yeah, and it wasn't about looking around and thinking, what's the best? It was just about making that feeling of fear or anxiety or, you know, terror about their living circumstances or about their money, just making that go away. Universe, can you tell me anything else about this person, Virgo's person's, So Queen of Cups in the reverse. This could also be somebody who, maybe this person manipulated them a bit emotionally and drew them into the connection. Maybe they made them feel guilty. And if this was somebody who was already using, you know, if this was somebody who was already feeling very vulnerable and sort of not in their strength, then that probably would have been really, you know, sadly, much too easy to do. And here, interesting. I'm not sure if this is meant to be like you or them. But yeah, I'm seeing it could be them, just because if this is somebody with money, then that could be Empress energy. But I feel like this is somebody who maybe has known your person for a while and kind of could be an ex, and they knew how to manipulate them because they know them so well. And so they use their money to draw this person in, perhaps. Universe, is there anything else you can tell me about the motives of the, and with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, maybe this is a person who lost their job or who's had a lack of work to keep them stable. All right, Universe, can you give me an oracle card? Okay, wow. Yeah, I'm feeling like this one is directly for you, Virgos, is that life without you is hopeless and dark and depressing. I miss your light. Like, this is somebody who's with someone that they don't really want to be with for the sake of money, for the sake of stability. This is and I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. This is somebody who's trying to fix their life. I'm almost getting the sense that this is someone who has been trying to kind of hide from you and kind of be on a pause from you so that they could have some time to get their life together, and then they could come back to you when things straighten themselves out. Universe. And are there any more oracle cards for? Interesting. I'm sensing that is what they wanted, maybe what they wanted to do, and yet the conflict of the situation is sort of bringing everything to a head. They feel like they can't really juggle this situation anymore, because what they're doing is they're trying to make these long-term plans of like, okay, I'm going to be with this third party just for the minute. Yeah, I'm going to be with this third party just for the minute, and then I'm just going to do this so that I can, you know, get myself back on track. And then as soon as I'm back on track, I'll come back to Virgo. And yet the reality is that maybe you know a little too much, and you're reaching out to them and saying, hey, you know, you need to make a choice between the two of us. And they're like, maybe, you know, too ashamed to explain the dynamic to you. And you know what? I think the universe just has me doing this format instead of a Celtic cross for your deep dive. I want out. Yeah. Universe, can you clarify what exactly is it? What is it that my Virgo's person wants out of? What is it that they're wanting out of? I'm sensing, yeah, they just want, it's like they're tired of being, this feels like they're tired of being afraid of the absolute worst, and they just want it to come so they can move on. You know what I mean? It's almost like you're tired of waiting for something to come to a head and hurt you. You just want it to happen so that you can get over it, you know, and so that you can process it and that you can move on. Yeah. They want to get back to being able to feel like themselves again. They want to be set free. And I'd say that with these two knights, they want to be able to take the action, because that's what knights are about. They're about action. They want to be able to take the action towards who they want to take action towards. Universe, who is it that my Virgo's person truly wants to be with and take action towards? Yeah, they right now, they're really just focused on the fact that they want to come out of torment. They're just feeling very, very tormented. They just don't, they know that they can't have any kind of a real life. Oh, wow. Okay. They know that they can't have any kind of a real life when they're in this level of panic and anxiety. But look at that. There's a connection that they want to commit to. They want love, and they do want a revival with someone. We'll ask specifically who that is. So, oops. So, universe, my Virgo's person, who do they feel this Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups energy for? Who do they feel this for? This feels like, oh, there we go. This feels like someone that they're keeping an eye on and that they might seem to have given up on. What I feel like with all this that's going on in your person's life is that if they seem like they're kind of giving up, it's not because that's what they want. It's because they just feel too overwhelmed, you know, to carry this whole thing. And they're just it's so heavy, you know, that they want to drop everything. But what I'm seeing here on the bottom of the deck is the Lovers to the Death in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is them feeling deeply intimate towards you, wanting success with you, seeing you as like the ultimate, oh my goodness, wanting you, wanting to wait for you from afar, and watch for you from afar, wanting to fight for this, wanting to match your energy and be good enough for you. They're hoping that this isn't over, and they're hoping that you won't move on with someone else. They don't feel like they have the right to ask that of you, but yeah, they want to be with this Queen of Pentacles. Universe, can you specify any more directly anything about this Queen of Pentacles so that we know exactly who we're talking about? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? So we have the Devil here, which could be representing a Capricorn. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's the thing. It could be representing a Capricorn, and it could also be representing them thinking of you obsessively. So I'm going to ask some more about this specific energy. I just want clarification on this. I want this to be real nice and clear. Okay. Okay. I want the universe to tell us exactly who they truly want. All right. Universe, I'm asking about Virgo's person and who they have these emotions for. You could be dealing with a Leo. And you know what? I feel really strongly that I want to hold up these two together. You definitely could be dealing with a Leo who feels this way about you, but they're holding back. Alrighty, I'm going to keep this one out. Okay. So, universe, who does my Virgo's person feel this Two of Cups energy for? Interesting. Who does my Virgo's person feel this Two of Cups energy for? Oh, goodness. Okay. So I always kind of read this High Priestess as your energy. Right here, High Priestess. Okay, I'm going to push this back over here. Kind of a little too close to the camera. Okay. So this is a situation where they do desire you, but things have been maybe just kind of in an awkward place or in a conflict for long enough that it just feels a little lackluster, you know, not as sexy as it maybe did in the beginning. Sorry for that noise, but I sense that there still is a lot of love and desire there. With the Page of Swords, they are definitely keeping an eye on you, a strong eye on you, and maybe even watching for messages from you. This is someone who is maybe seeing their part in this and understanding that their perception has been causing their assumptions, excuse me guys, has been causing their assumptions, and from there causing the actions that they've taken, and that they're like totally creating the circumstances in their own, from their own, you know, choices, essentially, from their own perception. With the Devil here, what I'm sensing this as is an obsessive energy. It could definitely be about drugs and alcohol, but it could be a strong desire building up in this person to just take control of the situation and purge the frustration that they're feeling, you know, either through violence or through some kind of impulsive action, some kind of bid for control, you know, something like that, that will make them feel like they've kind of taken all the elements around them and put those elements in chains, so they're not at the will of what's around, of the world around them. With the High Priestess in the reverse, I'd say this feels like your energy, definitely. There could be Pisces in your chart, or Cancer in your chart, or there could be someone like that in the mix. But this feels like, I feel like what could have happened recently is that you guys might have spoken, communicated in some way, and that this is causing this person to come to perceive that they've been wrong in their assumptions. They've just been assuming everything wrongly. Maybe they were just assuming that you hated them, or assuming that you wouldn't take them back, or assuming that you wouldn't ever deal with them again. And so they were making choices based on that. And this feels like an energy that where they might be seeing that, understanding the role that they've played in this situation. So let's clarify on these cards. Yeah, that they've been completely mentally blocked, and it's been of their own doing. As you can see, this guy is holding the swords in front of his own face, and he's got a blindfold on that he put on. Yeah, again, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So I'd say a lack of communication coupled with unsatisfied desire. This person feels left out, and has felt left out in the cold, and there's been conflict here. I'd say that they've definitely wanted to apologize and to make things right with you, but I'm sensing they just felt so inadequate. Yeah, with the